Dude, so get this. Kendrick Perkins, right? He was on this podcast, Road Trippin', and he totally spills the beans about who's the best player ever who never won a championship. And guess who he says it is? Charles Barkley, man. So Perkins is going on and on about how Chuck was just out of this world. Like, the guy was a total beast at power forward, played for ages, was in the playoffs like a bazillion times. But surprise, he only made it to the finals once. And guess who he ran into? The super dominant 90s team, of course. Perkins is all, Chuck was way ahead of his time, dude. He had this crazy handle, these sick step backs. And get this, he averaged like 22 points and 11 rebounds a game for his career. But the kicker, he was going against absolute monsters, man. Like 7-footers and crazy defenders. Even though Chuck was a monster himself, it was just a totally unfair fight sometimes. And get this, even though Barkley was listed at 6'6", he was actually more like 6'4". But who cares about height when you're that good? He used his size and speed and was one of the best rebounders ever. And he's the shortest dude in the top 20 rebounders. But he wasn't just about the rebounds. Nah, he could score too, dropping 20-plus points for like 11 straight seasons. He was so good, he was on the NBA's 50th and 75th anniversary teams. And he was the top scorer on the original Dream Team back in '92. How cool is that? Perkins is still going like, Chuck had this insane offensive skill set, a whole bag of moves. He's talking about how Chuck at like 6'4", 6'5", was doing stuff that was just mind-blowing. And the reason he never got a championship? Perkins is super clear about this. It's because, Michael Jordan was in his way. Total disaster for Chuck, you know? You'd think they would learn.